Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull Tarot. This is a message that you are meant to hear if you are here, but this message is meant for you to be heard. Let's start it off. Now, very first message coming on out. I have 4 messages for you. First one coming from Spirit is becoming a loving mirror. If we look at this image, what do we see into that? This is just a beautiful artwork. It is amazing. We can see over here the shadow. We can see as we are looking in through. This is a time for emotional unification. It is time for that appreciation of yourself, but also of others. And when you delight in the well-being and success of the others that are around you, what happens? You mirror these thoughts. That being said, this is a time for you to get that happiness. That happiness is going to bring that liberation. It's going to touch your soul and it is going to go through your life like those beautiful ripples. That being said, this is a time to be brave. This is a time for you to put your fear, to put your resentment, to put your jealousy, to put your anger aside. And it's time for you to delight into the joys of your life, into the joys of others. You need to trust and you need to know that by this very simple contemplation and observation, your own heart is going to be healed. It is going to be restored and your life is going to reflect the joy and the success that you see around you so perfectly and so uniquely. Let's go and see your following message. Lovaria. This is about letting love grow. Now, you're receiving this message from Spirit today because it appears when there's a healthy expression of love that has turned into, it could be obsession with love, it could be more specifically, maybe even just an idea that it's not quite love. The skeletons of your expectations, they're limiting your experience of love right now. You need to release those attachments to what was, and you need to let that new concept of love evolve into your heart and evolve into your beautiful mind. Now, the embrace that we see over here, it is tender. It is tender between the lovers, but they are bound. They're bound by what? They're bound by vines over here to each other. And they are fixed into an expression that simply cannot grow. So now is the time for you to remember that your lover, your partner, is only human. Your lover is not a god, not a goddess, and so on. This is about enjoying them. Love is beautiful in every single expression of it. But the extremes of that passion, of that infatuation, they're not sustainable. It is time to find that balance in love. And whether you're into an intimate relationship or not, whether you have family or not, whether it's friends or not, it is a time to rethink what love is in your life and how you express it. And as you do that, how you actually experience that love. How does it make you feel? You need to be courageous. And if you want someone loving and you kind into your life, you have to be kind and you have to be loving too. If you want someone who is secure in themselves and wants healthy, positive commitment, then you must embody those qualities also. So Lovaria here is an actual soulmate card, by the way. This is a soulmate card. I want you to know that if you're wondering if the object of your desire is the very best reflection of you, this is a yes. And that can be anything that you desire to experience. It could be a lover, it could be a job, it could be a holiday, it could be an animal, it can be a companion. This is about the love and how you live, how you experience that love into your life. Moving on forward to your third message, panacea. Panacea. A shocking image when we do look at it, but let's observe it well. This is about how there's always a solution for every single problem. When there's a situation, there's a person, or there's a thing that appears to tie you down, to hold you back, and at the same time, there's a blessing. There's a blessing. There is an opportunity for a solution and that rebirth of the situation. So the mating onto the card over here, she's actually floating. She is floating here right above the ground. Now, this image is conveying to that day-to-day event into the grand scheme of life. What is holding you down right now is what Spirit wants to ask you. The rope and the rock onto the one foot that we do see over here, well, that is truly about what is holding you down, what is slowing you down. And the snake, we do see there is a snake upon her foot over here. The snake is an ancient symbol of the goddess. This is about a rebirth. Spirit is asking you to do a rebirth. Take away what is no longer fitting into your life and bring in that new. Bring in that love that you wish to have. Bring in what you wish to manifest. You need to allow a situation to transform and to rebirth, and you need to expect it also. So let's not just reach out and untie that. Why don't we just reach out and tie that knot ourselves? Let's make it loose. Let's move on forward. Let's not hold anything hold us back anymore. When you feel that circumstances are limiting you, you need to consider that you might be fearful of change, of maybe being all that you could actually be. This is also representing over here the limitations that you might have into your own mindset. So this is about how you need to let your life grow. It is time for you to let go of your fears. It is time for you to explore that beautiful next adventure that is on the way for you. This is a card of blooming. It is a card that is asking you to manifest, to let go of anything, any burden that you might have upon your shoulders. And we are going to move on over here to Virgo. Virgo, whatever you choose, whatever answer and solution you choose, it's just going to be okay. Not only okay, it's going to be the correct answer. So sometimes we've got multiple choices. We don't really know what to do with it, right? And that is a luxury in itself. And have you considered, though, all of the dizzying arrays of possibilities that are around? A sensation maybe even of tilting, or things maybe being a little bit off kilter. Maybe you're even paralyzed into an inaction. So what can you do, and what should you do? You need to notice that the key is standing straight and true, and each one opens a door that is leading to the opportunity, that is leading to that lesson that needs to be learned. Whatever it is that you do right now, Spirit wants you to know it is going to be okay. It is going to be correct, and it is going to be good. But some lessons might be more endurable than others. In Virgo, there's a picture, and there is one key that is very ornate over here and is very decorative. This is the one that is standing amongst the other ones. So you may feel compelled to grasp it to open up that door, but you know what? The prettiest key might just open the most auspicious door. So you must be aware. All is not quite as it seems, and while you cannot make a wrong decision, just don't rush to make it. Don't rush to make that obvious choice. The unexpected door is going to yield the most gratifying rewards and the most valuable lessons for you. So Spirit is asking you over here to be brave and to walk through those doors that are a little bit maybe less opened. That being said, I thank you so very much for coming on in today, listening to these beautiful messages. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Come and see me into a live reading, 4 p.m. if you have any questions you would like to have answered. In the meanwhile, I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Many blessings sent your way. I'll see you tomorrow.